Hi, Giselle. I just got done reading your post, and I absolutely agree that having communication, especially positive communication, is very beneficial and key to a good relationship with our families. Um, I I just think that if we continue to communicate with them, and good and bad, if something does happen in the classroom, or if the student is not doing homework or something like that, and if we wait weeks and weeks and weeks, and all of a sudden it's progress report time or report card time, and all of a sudden they have an F or a 0% because there's no homework, the parents are going to wonder why we didn't take the time throughout the entire quarter or semester to say, hey, we got a problem here, let's figure this out. So I think communication of any kind is so beneficial. Trying to make it positive as much as we can is also beneficial, because it brings the parents in and they feel like they're doing something right. Because if we call and it's always negative, your child is doing this, and this, what are you going to do about it? They're not going to answer the phone. They're not going to read the email, and they're not going to respond to us. But if we give them the compliment sandwich, if we tell them something great about their child, even if you have to scrape for that greatness to tell them, their whole demeanor, their whole wall that they build is going to come down, because everybody loves to hear about their in a positive way. Sorry about that, Giselle. My husband just came home. Okay, so we talked about Class Dojo, and I'm not sure if you have actually used this yourself, but when I had taught preschool in the past, I did have a chance to use it. And it's amazing because the students can also be involved in what you're posting on the Class Dojo app. And as long as the parents know that this is a very safe and private app, it's a wonderful tool to communicate. I like it because you can use like these little monsters and these little characters, and you can talk about their day. You can send pictures. It can be a back and forth between parents. So yes, Class Dojo, I actually still have my account, and I can look up pictures I sent like 5 or 6 years ago. It's really cool. So that's a great way to do quick communication daily or weekly. But the one idea that you had that I absolutely love is the Monday morning greeting. How much fun would that be if you wore a silly hat or had a fun handshake or a great saying? So when the students were coming in with their parents, you could do that quick handshake. You have your funny hat on. The kids think it's great, but you can quickly communicate with your parents. Hey, this is what's going on. Parents can tell you, hey, you know what? Little Johnny had such a bad weekend. You know, he's feeling a little off today. It's just a quick back and forth to kind of set the week. And then I read further down into your post that one of the barriers would be, or could be, that parents are late for school. Maybe you make Monday morning meetings so fun and so interactive. The kids are gonna be like, Mom, Dad, we gotta get to school. Come on, Grandma, we gotta get to school. I don't want to be late. Don't want to be late. And so that sets the tone. So maybe they're not late on Mondays anymore. And now they're getting to that rhythm of being on time on Monday. They're gonna be on time on Tuesday and on Thursday, and eventually they're always on time. So having that Monday morning meeting, or I'm sorry, Monday morning greeting, is such a great idea. I love it. Another one you just you talked about with the phone call. You can never go wrong with a quick phone call, and I had mentioned it above too. You have a quick phone call, you know, they can hear the joy in your voice, which is a good thing. They can hear, you know, if you're a little perturbed as well. So you know, you got to always kind of take a deep breath before you make that phone call, especially if it's not going to be a pleasant phone call. But even on the ones that aren't pleasant, we got to still find ways to make the parents feel good about their child and make the student feel good about themselves. So I really liked your ideas. They were great ideas. Loved the Monday morning greeting. And then overall, you know, the barriers, we're always, no matter what we do, whether it's a newsletter, a survey, the greeting, phone calls, there's always going to be a barrier. But that's our job to figure out the best way to get around the barrier. And maybe using a survey, what's the best way to communicate with you? And then maybe us as teachers, we have 5 different ways that we need to communicate. You have 5 students who like the phone call. You have 5 students who like the morning meeting or the newsletter. And then, it might give us a little extra work, but I think once we get into the swing of it, we're going to really enjoy how we are communicating with our parents. So Gisele, thank you very much. I really enjoyed what you had to say. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.